All right, today I'm talking about my own personal frame. This is a 0G model, titanium, awesome orange color. But what did I do with this tint? I did an orange to blue double gradient with a flash blue mirror on a transitions lens, and I'm not entirely sure if I'm in love with this tint. I want to know what your thoughts are about it. That's what I'm going to talk about on today's video. Don't go anywhere. How's everybody doing? It is your friendly neighborhood optician, Daniel Brunson here. And on this channel, the Hicks Brunson Eyewear channel, I talk about my favorite indie eyewear brands, cool things you can do with lens technologies, such as custom tinted transitions lenses. So if you want to see more content like that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. All right, I got something to talk about today, guys. I just created a new lens look for myself. And I put this lens in my new 0G frame. This is a titanium piece by G Eyewear. I haven't talked about them a lot on the channel, and I should be talking about them more, if not for the great technology. It's made on, the frame is made on what's known as a flat inline groove. It's cut from flat sheet titanium, no weld points, no solder points, no screws, nothing to loosen or come apart. So the frames are awesome, lightweight, comfortable, durable. This is a model that is called Rockaway Beach, and this color is called Burnt Orange / Indigo, and it's a limited edition. There were only 25 of these that were made, and I was able to snag one for myself, and I think I have one more available actually that we have in stock if anybody is interested in this look for yourself. But this is a beautiful piece. It's a 57i 18 bridge, indigo color on the inlay, burnt orange color on the front. And I saw this orange and I got inspired to do a cool custom tint. So I had to do something cool. I had recently done a really intense orange tint for a Dita Flight 6. So that orange from the Dita that I made had inspired me to do an orange in this awesome orange color frame. So I started brainstorming colors. That was an orange to yellow. I didn't know if I wanted that yellow in my lenses, but I actually started thinking, what other colors go well with orange? And so I was looking at colors. I was talking to Becky Jo about it, and she had this idea that orange and blue, kind of like sun over ocean. And I put those two tint samples together, and I thought, oh man, that looks so good together, actually. You've got the orange over the blue. You've got the sun over the ocean. Gives me this like serious like Caribbean vibe, something along those lines. And I got it all made up, and I really love the way it looks in the frame. And let me tell you, there's another reason why I was interested in having an orange color tint. I really like the visual clarity of looking through the orange. It's very similar to red, very similar to amber. It really sharpens contrast and clarity, and it just makes everything look so good. Visually, for me personally, I like the experience of looking through the oranges and the ambers and the reds more than I like the experience of looking through the grays and the blues. Okay, so I get it all made up and I put it on and I think, all right, I really like the way these colors look in the frame, and I really like the visual clarity, as I knew I would, looking through the orange. But I don't know if I'm in love with the way the colors flatter my coloring. Particularly the blue. It just looks upside down to me. It kind of looks like the blue should be on top and maybe the orange should be on bottom. Once I got over that, I thought, what is it about this that I'm still not sure about? I'm not sure that the blue on my fair skin is the most flattering color to have down here under my eyes. I don't know if it makes me look tired, if it makes me look like my skin under my eyes is like dark circles, or like I was up all night and didn't get good sleep last night. I'm not sure if it's giving me that vibe or something like that. Let me know, what do you guys think? Like, I'm just being, completely honest about how I feel about this new pair that I just made for myself. I might end up redoing it and modifying it in some way. Maybe get rid of the blue, maybe just make the blue a lot lighter, because I did 30% orange to 30% blue. Maybe the blue's just too dark. Maybe if it was 10% blue, just a hint of blue, maybe it would have turned out better. I don't really want to get rid of the orange in the top because, as I said, I like looking through the orange. I actually love looking through the orange. And I like the way it looks in this frame. I just don't know if I like the way the blue looks on the skin under my eyes here. So these are all the things we think about once we get the tint colors together, how well it's going to flatter your face in addition to how well you're going to see. And it's all a balancing act. Sometimes you just have to balance with how well you see, with how well it looks, and maybe you can't hit it all on all points. But one thing that I do love for sure is when I wear them in the sunlight, I get the XTRActive brown effect. And so these make great driving lenses. I've already worn them twice driving, and the orange in the top in very low light. I had a really cloudy drive on my way home from work. The orange was fantastic on the highway. There, let's take a look at that. Transitions XTRActive brown with the flash blue mirror. See if we can see. There's that good brown Transitions XTRActive color. So orange to brown, I absolutely love this visually. And in the car, you get some activation with the XTRActive brown, as regular viewers of this channel are well aware. So you go from the orange to a little bit of a brown. Now I darkened it to all the way brown, so this is what it looks like when you go out in bright sunlight. And how good does that look with the blue mirror on the Transitions XTRActive brown in the orange 0G frame? It comes together really nicely. All the colors come together. I like it looking at it. I just don't know what I think about that blue on my skin. So I thought I would share this video and just kind of lay it all out there for you and let you know that's what I think. That's my initial thought. I've only had them for a couple of days, so I'm going to give them a few more days to wear them and get used to them. But I might change it up a little bit. What do you guys think? Should I get rid of the blue? Should I do a different color? Should I just lighten the blue? Those are kind of the things I'm toying around with right now. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video.